Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Back here at Supercar Sunday, brought to you by Porsche Woodland Hills. I'm here with Steve, who's been coming to the car show for probably 20 years. And he brought a very special Porsche. Tell us about your car.
It's a 1986 Porsche 911 Carrera RUF Cabriolet. All the parts came from Germany, from RUF. Put the car together just like a RUF car. It's got 72,000 original miles. It's a California car bought at Beverly Hills Porsche.
Wow.
Originally.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm the second owner of the car.
I was just going to ask you that.
And it was bought by a fire chief down there, a Beverly Hills fire chief. Originally bought it.
Wow.
I got it from him, so I'm the second guy.
How long have you had it?
I've had it for about 6 years. So,
and this was your dream car?
Yeah.
How come?
Yeah, well, in high school, you know, I always wanted a 911.
So you've had this car since high school?
Well,
oh, you wanted?
I wanted it. I wanted it in high school. I couldn't get one in high school.
Right.
I had to earn my keep, and finally I got it. And I got it from the original owner, who was a Beverly Hills fire chief. He bought it in Beverly Hills Porsche, which I believe is no longer there.
And how did you find it?
I actually traded him for my 1970 Chevelle.
Get out.
You remember my blue Chevelle?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so, yeah. Yeah,
wow.
It's the best trade I ever did.
Wow, good grief.
Which the Chevelle was nice, but the problem was, you know, that car I didn't want to take, other than bringing it to you at the show, I didn't want to drive it because everybody was all over it, and I didn't want something to happen to the car, you know?
Right.
And I put an ad in Craigslist, and I actually put at the bottom that if you have a Porsche, let me know what you have.
Get out.
And the guy
this popped up.
And he contacted me. The guy wanted a Chevelle because his buddy had one, and he wanted one, and he had a Porsche. And it just worked out like that.
So let's talk about now for the viewers. I always thought when I was a kid it was a RUF Porsche. You're calling it RUF. What's the proper way to say it? Does it really matter?
Yeah, RUF is the same.
RUF is the same?
It's the same.
So let's talk about the RUF accents, the RUF parts on the car for the viewers. What do we have here?
So basically, other than a RUF VinTag, because they build their own cars, they get the cars, they get the chassis from RUF, and then they put their own VIN on it, and then they build the car. So other than the front and rear valance on this car, which I didn't want because I like the ones that are on here now, and I like the flag mirrors too, wheels, interior stuff, it's got all the tack gauge, the roof tack gauge, steering wheel, pedals, door sills. The car's chipped. It's got a Steve Wong chip, which Steve Wong built. I believe he built his chips from the roof chips. He made them better. So I gave it another, I think, 17 to 19 horsepower. Which is what the roof does. The wheels, they're original Speedline roof wheels.
Those must have been hard to find.
I got them in Japan from a motorsport place. They were brand new, never used.
Wow.
On a shelf. So I'm the only one that's put miles on those wheels. They're brand new and you can't get them.
Wow.
What I did though, which RUF didn't do with these cars, was I put Fab Speed dual exhaust.
Okay.
So I got another additional 10 horsepower.
Woke it up a little bit.
Yeah,
breathes
so
better. The
car I think is pushing about 225, close to 230 horsepower.
Okay.
And the original came out 205.
Got it.
So the car goes. Yeah, it goes.
And how often do you drive it?
Sundays.
Sundays is Supercar Sunday. Oh my goodness. And the cage?
Yeah, and then I put the cage in there. That RUF doesn't put cages in them. I did. That's a Fab Speed. It's a DOS Sport custom roll cage from Georgia, and it's a bolt-in. So well, I'm never getting rid of the car, but if someone wanted to take the cage out, you can unbolt it.
Right.
It bolts into the frame. And let me tell you, that cage alone, and I have a Porsche front strut brace in that car, which stiffened the entire car up. So when I drive in the canyon, I mean, it's on rails.
Love it.
You know, it stiffens the car up. Plus, if you roll a convertible, you might be a good idea to have a roll cage.
Absolutely. Well, love the car. I always have, and I've loved to watch the progression, and I appreciate you sharing it with everybody coming out here.
Absolutely. Thank you for having the show. I mean, my father, father used to bring his Porsche years ago when it was at El Camino Shopping Center.
Yeah, so you've been probably 20 years.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
right.
I mean, I was coming with his car.
Right.
And then I always brought my cars with you. And then I've known you for years.
Yeah, long time.
Years.
Long time. Good fun. Yeah. Well, thank you so much.
It's good to see you.
This car is just awesome. Gets a lot of looks. Super clean. Got the Mulholland sticker on there. Another great day at Supercar Sunday, brought to you by Porsche.
Oh,
Woodland Hills. What other thing?
I also put that roof doesn't. I put an RS oil cooler.
Got it.
And that alone dropped.
Oh, I believe it.
The oil. I mean, there's a reason why Porsche clubs do that stuff, because the shit works.
Yeah.
That thing absolutely drops the cool, makes that air, the oil cool in this car, and this thing's running totally on oil. I mean, throughout the whole car, that thing works great.
Love it.
And it was an easy little thing. You take the little side marker light out that you never use, and it fits right in there, and the oil cooler is directly behind this.
It pushes the air right in.
So it's pushing right air in on it.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Another great day. Porsches are rolling in. We'll grab some more video. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's good to see you. Here, besides, I'll tell you a quick little story. Yeah, this is funny. So you see the license plate, right?
Too much.
Yeah. Okay, so in high school, my last name's Much.
Okay.
Okay. So I wanted the number 2 Much in high school. Couldn't get it. Then I tried TOO, TO, TU, TWO. Couldn't get the damn thing. I get back here from Alaska and I got the Chevelle and it's got the keeper plates on it, and I go, you know what? I'll get the new plates for California. And I typed in too much, taken. I typed in TWO much, it was available. I bought it on the spot. I could not, so someone never.
Wow.
That's how I got it. So, and now really the car is too much, but no one, then it's really my last name. So that's
funny.
Because in high school everybody would always say you're too much,
Love it.
Yeah, so it's kind of a double meaning plate. And this is another cool thing. My brother's kid went to Pally High. His dad has all kinds of Porsches and stuff. And one day he was in their garage, and up on the wall there were all the frames from all the Porsche places they bought cars from. And he saw the Beverly Hills Porsche one on the thing, and he goes, "Oh my God!" He goes, "Can I have that?" Let me ask you. He asked his dad. He goes, "Sure, take it." That's how I was able to get the Beverly Hills Porsche.
That's cool.
Yeah, which is where the car came from. I mean, what's the chances of finding that thing?
Love it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So the car, it just came together correctly. Everything came together.
Super clean. Straight as an arrow. Paint looks great. Well done, sir.
Thank you very much. Have a great day.
You too.
Thank you for having the show.
Always. More to come. Supercar Sunday.